Thank you, Molly. The one and only Tank Davis with me right now, one of the best fighters on the planet Earth. Tank, good to see you. Why this fight? What has he done to deserve to be in the ring against you?
He's a world champion himself. He's coming up and wait to dare to be great. So we fought before, you know. So it's history. There's history in that. There's two guys.
I don't think he's that good. Like, he's okay. What I will say from a positive standpoint, he's getting better.
Do you think he can ever get to world level?
Yeah, probably when he's like 40.
When you guys have all retired, is that what you're
Yeah. If he stick with it when he gets 40, he may be able to get to like our level.
So you would entertain that fight though if he...
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is back. And the very first thing he does is point his finger straight at Shakur Stevenson and scream cheater on Netflix for the entire world to hear. Not a quiet call-out. Not a social media post. Netflix, the biggest platform on the planet. But Shakur Stevenson does not do panic, and the boxing world knows exactly why Tank is making this much noise this quickly after coming back.
I know for the longest time we've been wanting the Shakur Stevenson fight. You know, as more time goes on,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I always sit there and say, fight's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's when everything line up, everybody's situated. They're gonna make it happen. They're gonna make it do what it do when it's time to do it.
You're still, I would imagine, confident in Gervonta in that fight.
Like I said,
how have you seen Shakur get better?
To me, Shakur was always better. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's nobody that he's been in front of that really put him through that yet.
Test him.
Right. So when I look at certain fights, it's not a threat. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur is Shakur.
Shakur Stevenson.
Why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet. He didn't even have power at 126. 126, 30 or none.
He is good.
Okay. How can you? All that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you gonna get hit. What you gonna do when you get hit?
Kings of the division. Kings of the era. Kings of everything. Shakur Stevenson is not speaking in small terms, and he has every right not to. The art of hitting and not getting hit. That is not a boast. That is a factual description of what Shakur Stevenson does every single time he steps between those ropes. Gervonta "Tank" Davis coming back and screaming cheater on Netflix changes nothing about that. Don't just watch. Join the debate in the comments right now.
Me and him fighting each other, we'll seal the deal on the kings of that division, the kings of this era, the kings of everything. So, like I've been saying it for years, the moment is gonna come, and when it happens, I'll be ready.
Why does Shakur Stevenson beat Gervonta Davis?
Because that I'm a better skilled boxer. I master the art of hitting and not getting hit, and he will be the person that will have to change up his style. He can't go out there and box and lose rounds. He would have to change up his style and just become full blast aggressor to try to have a chance in winning.
Kings of the division. Kings of the era. Kings of everything. Shakur Stevenson is not speaking in small terms, and he has every right not to. The art of hitting and not getting hit. That is not a boast. That is a factual description of what Shakur Stevenson does every single time he steps between those ropes. Gervonta "Tank" Davis coming back and screaming cheater on Netflix changes nothing about that. Don't just watch. Join the debate in the comments right now.
I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, and that, stop it, knock it off, cuz.
$150 million. That is what Gervonta "Tank" Davis is demanding just to show up and fight Shakur Stevenson. The same man who came back and immediately called Shakur a cheater on Netflix is now sitting behind a $150 million asking price. Shakur Stevenson has been calling for this fight for years, and Tank Davis responds with money demands and name-calling. That contrast tells you everything about who truly wants this fight and who is performing for the cameras. Boxing Ego trying to make a story out of Shakur Stevenson trolling the internet with a weight post. And this is exactly the kind of distraction Gervonta Tank Davis and his camp love to push. Shakur Stevenson trolled the internet. Good. He is allowed to have fun. He is the best boxer in this division, and if he wants to play games on social media while Gervonta Tank Davis comes back screaming cheater on Netflix, then that is entirely his right. The real business gets settled in the ring and not on Instagram stories.
Now you're trying to name call, so I gotta make another one. And I'm gonna continue where I left off. Because if you watch my video, the 175, I told you in that video, I don't know. I don't know if it's his weight. I don't know if it's not his weight. I was like, either it's his weight and that's heavy, or it's not his weight and he's lying. Now he's claiming basically he lied. Whoop-de-doo. Good job, Shakur. You lied to the public on your story and, played some kind of game or trolled. Like, most people that are going to do something like that, they'll troll, and then, maybe the next story will be like, nah, I'm just playing. JK, just kidding. Ha.
Calvin Ford calling Shakur Stevenson a master, and he is absolutely right. A master at what he does. Calvin Ford has seen elite-level fighters up close his entire life, and when he says Shakur Stevenson is a master, you listen. Gervonta Tank Davis coming back and pointing fingers and screaming cheater on Netflix does not change the fact that Shakur Stevenson has been the most technically brilliant fighter in this division throughout this entire era, and Calvin Ford knows it better than anyone shouting from a live stream.
And Shakur, he's a master at what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, it's a good matchup for both of them if the fight happens. I like what Bill doing. He's a master at it. I give him this prop. You know what I'm saying? So just hoping to see it happen because it's good for boxing. That's all we need at this stage in time. That boxing keep having great matchups because everybody keeps saying since Gervonta, they haven't been excited to watch. So we got to wait and see.
Yeah, that's why we're waiting for him to come back. There is truth to that.
It is. But we're glad to see we get some fights that we need to see to keep us boxing fans, interested in it. It's coming along,
Skills pay the bills. Shakur Stevenson said it himself, and there is not a single person in boxing who can argue with that statement when they look at Shakur's record and his performances. Rehydrate to 175 pounds if you want. Put on whatever weight you like between fight night and the weigh-in. It does not matter one bit when Shakur Stevenson is standing across from you hitting you and not getting hit in return, because that is simply what he does.
Skills pay the bills. I don't care if you rehydrate to 175 pounds. That's what Shakur Stevenson said. That's what he said. Now Shakur wants Devin Haney to do a catch weight with a rehydration clause. And said that Devin Haney is picking on him and Tank because they way littler than him. But he just fought at 140. This is all diabolical, man. All diabolical. But let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on...
Get ready. That is the message Shakur Stevenson is sending directly to Gervonta Tank Davis. Not on Netflix. Not on an Instagram live screaming cheater. A calm and direct message delivered with the quiet confidence of a man who has been waiting for this moment for years and is completely unbothered by the noise Tank Davis is making since coming back. Shakur Stevenson wants fighters who have something to lose, who come to win, not performers who show up for a paycheck and a Netflix moment. That description of Gervonta Tank Davis hits harder than anything Tank has said since returning, and every single person watching knows it. Gervonta Tank Davis admitting on camera that Shakur Stevenson is one of 3 people on the entire planet who could beat him. He said it himself. Right there, on camera. And then he comes back from his time away, and the very first thing he does is jump on Netflix and call Shakur Stevenson a cheater. Tank Davis knows the truth. He said the truth out loud. Shakur Stevenson can beat him. And the cheater accusation and the $150 million demands and the Instagram live rants are all the behavior of a man who is not as confident as he wants the world to believe he is. Shakur Stevenson, meanwhile, is simply waiting, training, ready, and completely calm about all of it.
3 people in the world that I think that could beat Tank. That would be Devin, that would be Shakur, and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that could beat me. Gervonta Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me at all. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I cracked both of them.
I feel you. I told you it's a 50-50 fight.
Ain't no 50-50 fight, nigga. How you gonna keep me up when you ain't got no power?
I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
And you know I sparred them twice.
That's right. And Bill
took him out the ring. I almost knocked him out in Floyd Gym. Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that?
I don't know, but I ain't hear that.
Oh, okay. Tell Devin and his dad to get out my dick. Tell him, be prepared. Because after these first 2 niggas, oh man, I'm coming straight at niggas. Tell him.
So here we are. Gervonta Tank Davis back from his time away. First move, jump on Netflix and call Shakur Stevenson a cheater in front of the entire world. Second move, demand $150 million before he will even consider lacing his boots. Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson has been right here the entire time. Training, winning, dominating, and sending one simple message. Get ready. What is truly at stake in this fight? Everything that matters in boxing right now lives inside those 3 words. Kings of the division, kings of the era, kings of everything. That is what Shakur Stevenson said, and he is absolutely right. Whoever wins this fight owns the conversation for the next decade. This is not just a fight. This is a coronation, and only one man gets to wear the crown. That if Shakur Stevenson wins this fight, then the argument is over permanently. The most skilled boxer of his generation proving it against the most dangerous puncher in the sport on the biggest platform boxing has ever seen in Netflix. Shakur Stevenson hitting and not getting hit, while Tank Davis changes his style and becomes a full blast aggressor exactly the way Shakur predicted he would have to. That is not a guess. That is a master plan delivered calmly by a man who has studied this fight for years while Tank Davis was busy shouting cheater and counting his money. But what if Gervonta Tank Davis shocks the world? What if the power that has ended so many nights early catches Shakur Stevenson in the wrong moment, and everything changes in a single second? Then boxing has its most dramatic moment in years, and Tank Davis becomes the man who silenced every single person who doubted him with one punch. That is the danger. That is always the danger with Gervonta Tank Davis, and nobody should forget it for a single second. Who is mentally stronger? Shakur Stevenson has been calm, focused, and ready for this fight for years. Gervonta Tank Davis came back from time away and immediately started screaming cheater on Netflix. And